to come forward and sign
दादा जी एक बार सो जा दादा जी के हाथ में बैठ जाइए दादा जी के
I think in the picture they want a new Jai Viru combination. So they're asking Aditya, Vikram Bhaiya to also sit with him to give him a great family.
दादा एक बार सामने
কোর্ট কি অর্ডার দিয়েছে আমি জানি না, তাই আমার মতো উচিত না। কিন্তু আমি চাইবো যে সমস্ত মানুষের মতো যারা স্বতঃস্ফূর্তভাবে নন পলিটিক্যাল এই আন্দোলন করেছে তাদের সাথে থেকে তাদের জন্য মেয়েটির সেটা সবচেয়ে বেশি আমরা জানি যে কোনো মামলায় একটু সময় লাগে, কিন্তু আমরা চাইবো রিকোয়েস্ট থাকবে যে যত তাড়াতাড়ি মামলা বিচার হোক। আর এমন দৃষ্টান্ত বিচার হোক যে সারা পৃথিবীতে এর একটা কোনো মানুষ পৃথিবীর সাথে কাজ এটা আগেও বলছি, আমরা এখনও বলছি। মানুষ যে মানুষের সাথে একটা সুন্দরভাবে থেকে এবার যেটা বললাম যে চাইবো সুপ্রিম কোর্ট যত তাড়াতাড়ি পাবে অ্যাকচুয়ালি সোশ্যাল মিডিয়া ফলো করি না ম্যাডাম, কিন্তু আমরা সবাই তো মানুষ হিসেবে আমরা চাইব যে জঘন্য কাজের একটা কঠিন
দাদা সারা দেশ জুড়ে 8 থেকে 80 সবার ক্ষেত্রে মানে এই সমস্ত মানে এই একই ঘটনা ঘটে চলেছে। মানে
জন্যই বলছি এমন একটা এক্সাম্পল সেট করতে হবে যে সারা দেশে নয় সারা পৃথিবীতে মানুষ যাতে এই কাজ
দাদা এরকম নাগরিক আন্দোলন এতদিন ধরে চলছে এবং সামনে পুজো, কিন্তু মানুষ সেসব নিয়ে কোনো মাথা ব্যথা করছে না, জাস্ট আন্দোলন জাস্টিসের জন্য গলা ফাটাচ্ছে। অন্য শহর
যা ঘটেছে তার জন্য বিচার পাওয়া খুব এতেই যদি ওইসব জিনিস করবেন না। এখানে ইম্পর্টেন্ট হচ্ছে যে মোবাইল থেকে ঢুকছে তাকে বার করা এখানে বললে এখানেই দাঁড়িয়ে
আজকে 9 সেপ্টেম্বর অনেক বছর আগে দাদা জার্সি নাম্বার 9 ছিল, যেটা পরে গিয়ে নাম্বার 1 হয়েছে। সো আজকের এই দিনটাতে আমরা সেলিব্রেট দাদা একটু ক্লোজ ছিল maybe because of this information we had and also because it's one
दादा राइट
so this is very special to us.
दादा राइट साइड
হ্যালো দাদা এদিকে দাদা লেফট
which I mentioned that it comes with a new and improved digital dial, bigger in size.
I know you're going to bring in the chargers, I know you're going to set up the charging machines, but these are all one time. You don't have to get through the hassles of going to the gas station, putting gas, putting petrol all the time before you go. You just plug it in your house and you're ready next morning to drive away. So that's what is very important. I mean, it is within your home and available all the time. You don't have to wait for a petrol station to open if you want to go anywhere. Just come in the night, plug it with the electric charger, and you just ready to go next morning. So as I said, everything in the world keeps changing. There is nothing called static in the world, whether it's sport, movies, business, politics. So everything will keep moving and keep changing. You have to change yourself. You have to keep moving forward with it. Otherwise, somebody else will go ahead of you. Navigate through the busy streets. Warriors who bring nourishment to every giver. Warriors who find beauty in every journey. These are the warriors of today, caring, hope.
Well, I think to this introduction, every time we have have to add one more point, that is that he has become one of the finest actor of India. I would believe he's endorsing so many brands, but then he's such.
I think you should tell me one of the finest cricketers.
That you already.
That's a lot better compliment.
Yes. So in that case, I can say that we have a warrior who's a warrior on the field, and of course we have with him is a warrior who has come, where together we are going to unveil the new facelift version of the warrior, which comes with a new and improved digital dial, mirror inside, and a new generation motor.
You know, every time we say Pakistan, we think about Miyadal, we think about Wazeem, we think about Mukhtar, we think about Saeed Anwar, we think about Mohammad Yusuf, we think about Yunus Khan. That's the memory of Pakistan to us. But that doesn't win cricket matches in the modern generation. Every generation will have to produce outstanding players to win. And when I look at Pakistan in world cricket, I saw them in the World Cup in the West Indies. I saw them in India when they came for the World Cup, and now this Bangladesh series. There is a dearth of talent in that country, and you know the people connected with the sport in Pakistan will really have to look at that. And I'm not saying that with disrespect. Pakistan of the old had some great cricketers, which I don't see in this sport.
আপনি তো লাস্ট গেছিলেন যখন 2004 তো খেলা এমন একটা মাধ্যম যেটা দু দেশের সম্প্রীতি বন্ধুত্ব ঐক্য যা সিনারিও বাংলাদেশ ভারত একটা ভালো সিরিজ আবার কিন্তু পাকিস্তানের সাথে ভারত আবার পাকিস্তানে গিয়ে বা পাকিস্তান টিম এখানে এটা কি মনে করেন যে দু দেশের সম্পর্ক এই খেলাই একমাত্র মাধ্যম যেটা ঠিক করতে পারে?
দেখো, it depends on the government whether India will go to Pakistan. It is not happening at the moment, so it will depend on what the Indian government decides whether India should go to Pakistan. They have taken a stance, and it depends on them whether India moves. And in different aspects after that, I've always been supportive to something new, something which is starting. Aditya is a young entrepreneur, and this cosmic EV is something very close to his heart, and he really wants to establish it. So he's also starting something new. And I remember when I first captained India, I captained a lot of young players who came into the system through the ranks and later went on to become the greats of Indian cricket. So I found a lot of synonymity in that, and I wish Aditya all the very best in his endeavor, because as you know, EV is the way forward in the current world. Whether it's cars, whether it's bikes, and whether it's scooters. And Raft Cosmic EV is a new entrant to the market of electric scooters. It is not only technologically very sustainable, but environmentally as well. In a modern world where things are changing, you and me and Aditya himself have been born and brought up in an era where we used petrol cars, where we used diesel cars, where we've driven on the road seeing smokes coming out from trucks, from buses, from taxis, from cars as well. As the car keeps getting older, the smoke becomes more and more. So the world has to change. The world has to change, and the world has changed not only just in India but all around.
Absolutely, ours too. My second team. All right, with that, another question coming up for you. How did you think about getting into the EV industry?
That's actually a very interesting story. I was just relating the story to somebody in my team the other day. It all started in 2020. Cosmic Group at large has been a gown component manufacturer, and also it's been into various engineering items, right? So I was in Cherapalli in Hyderabad, and I was visiting this very famous company in the EV sector. I'm not naming them, but we were there and we were talking about component manufacturing with them. At the end of the day, when we got the components and the designs in Calendar, we reverse engineered the entire product, and we saw that we were able to manufacture the product at almost 40 or 50% cheaper prices, but at the same quality. So that is when the entire idea of supplying to this sector was one of the ideas that we had. But having said that, we realized that the ambience around this entire industry needs to grow further for us to just be a component manufacturer and a distributor. So that's when the proxy play came in, and I said, why don't we just manufacture our bikes?
Absolutely. All right, thank you so much for the answer.